Hello students, congratulations, now you're in a new class. Today we will start with the first spoken English class with idioms and phrases. Now what are idioms and phrases? Like in Hindi we have muhavre, right? In the same way in English we have idioms and phrases. They have a hidden meaning in it. Today we'll mostly talk about animals and nature. So let's get started. When we are talking about the animal idioms, we usually go for as dash. These things, I think you've known this for a long time, right? Like as white as snow. We know that snow is very white. So here are a few ones, and there are other ones that we have to think about it. As blind as a bat. Now, it's not true that all bats are blind, right? They can at least understand and know where they're going. But when we give it as a phrase or an idiom that as blind as a bat, it means uh, the person or the thing you are talking about cannot see well. How do you know that? Suppose we are walking somewhere and accidentally I hit something without knowing, then people will start saying that she's as blind as a bat. She doesn't know where she's going. Here we will not use a simple word like because she cannot see, she dropped something or hit something. The other one is as gentle as a lamb. Now we don't say lamb, lamb. B, we don't pronounce it with a lot of sound like lamb. It's just a lamb. Now, a lamb is usually very calm and good looking if it's very clean. So, when we say as gentle as a lamb, we mean that the other person is very good, not in a behavior way or in their behavior, but they have a personality of being liked by a lot of people. They are very caring and they usually don't react in a bad way in harsh situations. Like suppose there is a hard moment or a harsh moment where someone is crying and a friend or someone tries to console them. So that time, that friend becomes as gentle as a lamb. I think you have also experienced this with your friends and family when you are very sad. Usually your mom would try to cheer you up, make you happy. So she is as gentle as a lamb because she cares about you and you like talking to your parent or your mom especially. Now the other phrase is curiosity killed the cat. Now the first word curiosity. Curiosity means to want to know something, even if it's good or bad. We want to know what's happening. Now the meaning of it is that we want to be involved in other people's business so much that sometimes we might get into trouble for that. Like there is a fight going on outside and you are so curious you want to go and see it. Suppose that fight is between two bulls and you go too closely to see what's happening, you might also get hurt, right? So curiosity killed the cat. Straight from the horse's mouth. Now this is not like the word is coming out of the horse's mouth, but it's like getting information from the best possible person. that matters. Like when we go to school, if the information is given to you by your principal, then you know it's right. If you get information from someone who is your enemy, you might think that they are lying, right? So we usually try to find information from the main authority. At that time, we will use the phrase straight from the horse's mouth. I wanted to know if we had a holiday, so I went to the principal's office to ask, so I could get straight from the horse's mouth information. I hope you get that sentence. The other one is as sly as a fox or as cunning as a fox. What does sly and cunning means? Someone who is very tricky, who likes to play with your minds and emotion and gets a lot of advantage from that. That's known as a sly or cunning. Someone who tricks you in a very clever way. I hope you have understood a story, or you came through a story where there was a fox and a crow. The crow was having a piece of food in his mouth and it was sitting on the tree, while the fox was waiting down. He was also hungry. So what did he try to do? He tried to praise the crow that you have a beautiful voice. After some time, the crow thought, wow, really I have very beautiful voice. I should sing. And when the crow started singing, the piece of food fell down and the fox ate and ran away. Here the fox was trying to take an advantage of the crow and he actually did. So someone tries to trick you in a very smart way and you think that, no, there's no problem over there. But actually there is. The other one that most of the people use, I think you've seen it with your friends, they usually use it, a copycat. You are a copycat. Now, when do we say that someone is a copycat? When they try to imitate you or copy you. You say whatever I say, then that's a copycat, or you're trying to imitate me. When someone tries to do the same thing as you, it's known as a copycat. Fight like cat and dog or cats and dogs. Now, what does that mean? As we already know, cats and dogs are not good friends. So they always fight. They have an angry argument all of the time. So here we use this phrase for people who fight all the time. So there we can use, they fight like cats and dogs. Smell a rat. Now here we are not talking about bad smell or anything. When we say I smell a rat, it means you are suspicious about something. You have your own doubts. Like this person who is telling me this, maybe it's wrong. I don't believe him or her. There we use the phrase smell a rat. Other one is kangaroo court. A court of law where proper procedures are not followed at all. So it is a court where rules are not followed. So it's a kangaroo court. We usually have these kind of things at home where your sister or your brother tries to favor their best sibling, or the parents sometimes try to favor the sibling so they can get less punishment or more rewards. Kill a fly with an elephant gun. Now, this idiom is used when there is a very small problem and we do a lot of things to solve it. It can be solved in a few seconds, but we plan for hours to solve it. Kill two birds with one stone. It's like taking advantages of two people with one solution. Like we have a saying in Hindi, uh, सांप भी मर जाए और लाठी भी ना टूटे, something like that. Let sleeping dogs lie. Here we are not talking about waking the dogs. We are actually saying that we should not start a problem. If we know that this is the problem, then we should not discuss about it or bother about it. So we can stop or prevent an argument from starting. A lion's den. Lion's den means a place where you're very scared, or it's a scary place, like a haunted house, where they build lots of haunted things. There are less lights, and we go there, we pay for it, and we get scared. It's a lion's den. Or a place where you're very scared to go. It can be your parents' office, or any place that you're scared. Like I am afraid of dogs. So what will happen? For me, a dog's house is a lion's den, because I'm so scared of that dogs. Loaded for bear. Loaded for bear means we don't even know the problem, but we have started preparing for it, and we think that when it comes we'll face it, so we are preparing in advance. Loan shark. Loan shark means someone who tries to get into a fight because they want to be superior, or they want to show themselves as a boss. Mad as a box of soppy frogs. This means the other person is mentally unstable, or it's crazy. One trick pony. One trick pony means someone who has only one talent. Now we have already done horse's mouth. We'll proceed with straw that broke the camel's back. Sometimes even the smallest thing can break a patience. Patience here means the calmness of something. Like you are very happy, you're going for a picnic, and suddenly you are pricked by a thorn of rose or cactus. It's a small thing, but it would hurt you, and the whole day you'll think about it. Tail that wags the dog. That means a small part of something is controlling everything. Like our brain controls our whole body. Worm has turned, or tables have turned. It means now the situation is opposite. Be in one's bonnet. Now, this one means you are excited for the wrong reasons. Cat amongst the pigeons. Cat amongst the pigeons means you purposefully or intentionally want to disturb something. Beat a dead horse. Beat a dead horse means the argument that had finished long time ago, you want to still argue about it. A busy bee, or we can say as busy as bee, means someone who is very busy doing all the work and tasks quickly. A guinea pig. This is something that a lot of people use. A guinea pig means someone who we can experiment on. Different cuttlefish, something that we cannot compare it with something. Leopard can change its spots. It means you cannot change who you are. Glided golden cage. Now, when a bird is trapped in a cage, even if it's made of gold, it's of no use. Have a cow means you're very angry or you're very upset. Hot, hog wild. Hog wild means a place where no one stays. Like the desert is a hog wild. Kangaroo loose in the top paddock. It means something that is a little crazy. Herding cats. It means you are leading people who are very difficult or they don't get along. Goose is cooked. It means you are in deep trouble from which you cannot come out from. Can of worms. Can of worms means a lot of problems coming together that you have started. Now, fish idioms. Big fish means someone who is very important. Fish for compliments. It's what, when do we use that? Like someone is praising you for no reason. Oh, today you're looking so beautiful. You are working so hard. Why are they saying all these things when they were not your friends? They want to manipulate you to get something. Fish out of water means to come in a situation that you are not familiar with or you have not been in there. You can't make fish of one and fall of the other. It means that we must treat everyone equal even if they are different. Different kettle of fish. It means something that we cannot compare it with. Like we cannot compare a fish to a man, right? A fish lives in water, man lives on land. We also have a saying that we cannot judge a fish by letting it climb a tree. If it can't, the whole life it would think that I'm stupid. Right? The reality is that we cannot force someone to do something that's impossible for them to do. Better fish to fry means it does not mean we want to eat the fish. It means you have important matters to take care of instead of wasting time. Drink like a fish. Drink like a fish here does not mean water. It means someone who drinks a lot of alcohol. Like shooting fish in a barrel or as easy as a pie. So it's a very easy thing. Narrow fish nor fall. So it's a character that is very difficult to identify. A fish story means a big lie, something that is not true. Bird phrases. A home bird. A home bird means someone who likes to stay at home instead of going out. Swan song means to have a very good final appearance. Bird's eye view. When we're talking about a bird's eye view, it means you have to think or see it broadly as a whole picture. Kill two birds with one stone. I think we have already done this. Fox in the hen house. It means someone is creating problems. A little bird told me. Now, when we say a little bird told me, it means you don't want to tell someone that where did you get that information from. Flew the coop. Flew the coop means someone that has gone away from their place. Eagle-eyed means having a very good vision. Sick as a parrot. That means you're very disappointed. To have butterflies in your stomach. Now, in reality, we don't have butterflies or rats in the stomach, but it is a saying that says when we have butterflies in the stomach, it means you're nervous. When there are rats in the stomach, it means you're hungry. Now, cat, we already did that. Curiosity killed the cat. Fat cat. It means someone who is paid well and has a good reputation. Let the cat out of the bag. It means to give away a very deep secret. Look what the cat dragged in. It means someone came with an unwanted guest. No room to swing a cat. It means the place is very small. A cat is out of the bag. It means the secret is out. Fight like cat and dog. We did that. Rain like cats and dogs. It means it rained a lot. It does not mean that there was a rain with that had lots of cats and dogs falling from the sky. Who's she? The cat's mother. So here we use this as a sarcastic tone to say that why should her opinion matter to us? Not have a cat in hell's chance. It means you don't have any possibility of success. Like it's not gonna happen. Herding cats means difficult to control something. More than one way to skin a cat. It means there are different ways to do something. Cat has 9 lives. It does not mean that if you kill the cat it will become alive again. It means that it can escape, someone can escape from a very dangerous situation. A cat nap means a little sleep. Bell the cat, it means something that is very difficult to do. Cat fight means, cat fight is usually used when two women are fighting. Cat got your tongue, it means why are you not speaking? Cat on a hot tin roof, it means you're nervous or butterflies in your stomach. Cat and mouse means two things that don't get along. Cat's paw, it's a paw or a pow. So it depends on how you say it. A paw is used in British English, and in American English we use it as pow. Cat's paw means the person is trying to get something by taking advantage of someone else. Now the last topic is dogs. Dog at dog. It means a very severe, intense competition. Dog and pony show. So it means a presentation that is very good. Fight like cat and dog. We already did that. Tail that wags the dog. We did that. Every man and his dog. It means a lot of people are the same. Go to the dogs. It means get lost. Have a dog in the hunt. It means you're looking for someone as a competition. It means that during a competition you are trying to support that person very much. Puppy dog eyes. We're not talking about the dog's eyes. We're talking about requesting with your eyes. Especially it works with our parents when we pretend to cry and say, Mom, Dad, I want this, and they give it to you. My dogs are barking. It means your feet are hurting. It's not feet, it's feet. Because feet is the plural of foot. So the legs are hurting. That's all for today. Until next time, bye bye.